Good afternoon and welcome back to Places in Ontario, Canada. We're here for part 2 of the ERSKINE Cemetery located at Fairport and Finch, and we're at the Lynde Gate entrance. So you can see the old stonework here before we go in. I just happened to be passing by and I saw some Canadian Soldier Memorial tombstones, so I wanted to drop in and film this part of the cemetery. So these are the Lynde Gates, L-Y-N-D-E, and they've been here quite a long time. So let's walk into the cemetery here, and I was driving by and I saw these Canadian soldier tombstones at the far right corner, and I decided to turn around and drive back. So there's actually another one there to my left just as I walked by, but I'm going to come back to that because if you're a regular viewer of Places in Ontario channel here, it is something that I always film anytime I see a Canadian soldier. So right now, as you see, that blue van is going eastbound, and that burgundy car is going, and the silver car there. Hey, how did I know that? That silver car is going eastbound, and that car there is going westbound. So as I walk into the back right corner of the cemetery here, wow, I see a big tree branch that fell down on a tombstone there. So we're going to go have a look at that as well. So I'm going to now zoom in and use the selfie stick. So, I'll say at the beginning of this video that I apologize for the traffic, but it's right here along Finch Avenue. And if we look to the left, this is the tombstone for Francis Corrigan, a private with the Canadian Army who passed away May 25th, 1989 at 78 years old. And beside him is the name Corrigan, Suzanne Margaret, who passed away in 1997, the beloved wife of Francis Corrigan. Over in the area of the soldier's tombstone I just filmed, which is actually right behind me, you can see it over there in the corner, there's a tree branch that fell between Laverna P. White and Jack L. Goudy. She died in 1986 and he died in 2005. And it says the parents of Dale, Gail, Randy, another name, looks like it's been scratched out, and Cameron. So this tree branch, and the other name, well, in the back is Beresford, but this one is, I'm going to assume it's pronounced Lauck, for Oscar Lauck and Berta Kessler, his wife. So this is what's happened, and it's just nature. The tree branch has fallen. And thankfully it did not destroy the Beresford tombstone, but boy, it looks like it, yeah, it's an old rotten branch, so it definitely was something old and just broke off. Here lies John R. McLellan, a private with the 48 Highlanders of Canada. He passed away on December 6th, 1979 at 53 years old. Here lies Stephen James Schneller. That's terrible. I don't know how to pronounce that name properly. My apologies. He passed away in 1981. He appears to have been 20 years old. And at the bottom it says, sadly missed by Mom, God rest his soul. And there's some crossed hockey sticks at the top. Sitting here at the edge of the cemetery is a wrought iron and wood. Looks like it's quite old. And it's got a plaque on it, and it says, in loving memory of Gwen Ames, A-M-E-S. And it's here on the edge. Let me pick this camera up. And it is actually situated right here on the edge of the cemetery where I've been filming, is in this area. I'll do a 360-degree swoop here. And where I'm standing is just nature and the woods. There is a small ravine, although it does look dried up in some areas. That's where this bench is located. What a beautiful memory. I almost missed this soldier as I was walking by. The name on the left is Clark, a Robert W. C. Clark, who passed away in 2014, and his loving wife Maureen A. Bell, it appears. She passed away in 2006. And the tombstone on the right says Able Seaman Richard T. Alexander of the Canadian Forces. And there's a number 459-824-629. He passed away July 5th, 1984, at 22 years old. He's just too young. Mr. Gunter Feder, who was born in 1932, passed away June 27th, 1984. It says never forgotten. And there's a painter's palette with 3 paintbrushes through it. Just at the entrance to the Lynde gates, at the beginning of this video, as you walk in, you can see it's not too far away, lies Private Wilson Boyd of the 29th Battalion C.E.F, who passed away July 15th, 1980, at the age of 81 years old. And in front of his tombstone, it says Boyd, in loving memory of Marie Helen Roy. She passed away in 1993, so 13 years later, the beloved wife of Wilson Boyd.